Greetings, YouTube. It's your friend Troy here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I'm a former fat guy sharing my story with the hopes that it might help someone else. If it helps one person, it was worth it. Today we're going to be talking about some mindful fat loss stuff, some things that you may find helpful on your journey if you're just getting started, or maybe if you're stuck and you feel like you need a little boost, watch this video. We'll try to get you on track. But before we do that, I have a small ask. Take your little finger right there, or your thumb, or your cursor, whatever it is that you use, and smash that subscribe button for me. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it means the world to me. So, mindful fat loss, mindset stuff around that. You can do it the hard way, or you can do it the easy way. And the invitation is to do it the easy way. You can start right now, and you can start seeing some results fast, but you got to stick with it. So let's talk about this, guys. Don't let perfection be the enemy of progress. I think that we spend a lot of time in the planning phases, and we want it to be perfect, and that's good, right? But I feel like sometimes it's better just to start. Just start yesterday, right? Because then you get a feel for what it's like. Maybe you make some mistakes, and you can learn and make some adjustments along the way while making progress, as opposed to never starting because you're waiting for the perfect conditions. The perfect conditions will never be there, right? Don't rely on motivation or feeling good. Force yourself to do it. Take baby steps towards that thing. So let's not let perfection be the enemy of progress. And another way of thinking about that, guys, is in terms of all or nothing thinking. And so, in my opinion, this leads to giving up. Right? It's why we give up. Guys, why do we fail to meet our goals oftentimes? Do you think it's due to a lack of information? Do you really think that's what it is in today's day and age, when we can watch stuff on YouTube and find out about basically anything that we're wondering about? No, we're bombarded with information. I don't think it's that. I think that if we each look at what we're doing currently and we examine what we're doing, we can probably identify the areas that we could change or work on to make progress towards our goal. So it's not the lack of information or knowledge or understanding. It's the lack of application. It's hard to do it. It's hard to make these changes. And so I think that maybe we've tried to make these changes in the past and we've given up too soon. You got to stick with it. And so the invitation is to stay away from all or nothing thinking. Just because you have a minor slip up, you eat something that you weren't intending on eating that was outside your diet, give yourself some grace and move on from that. Don't abandon all hope, right? Let's say you miss a workout. Don't just stop working out completely. Get it the next time, right? Get over it and move on. We have to be mindful that our biggest problem is giving up. So we have to try to find ways to not do that. And for me, something that I find helpful on my journey to sort of as an antidote to the all or nothing thinking is a concept that I like to think of as try having no 0 days. And what I mean by that is make sure that you do one thing each day, right? There's probably several things that we need to do to feel good. So I need to take a shower. I need to brush my teeth. I need to work out, I need to eat good. But in terms of moving towards our goal, let's say that our goal is fat loss. Well, some things that will help us with that would be like, right, watch our carbohydrates this day, make sure that our diet is really on point, make sure that we get our exercise in, maybe even a little bit of a mindful meditation, maybe a cold plunge, maybe a sauna, maybe foam rolling. I could go on, and there's so many wellness practices that I don't feel like we should consider our day to have been lost, right? We don't want to chalk it up as an L if we don't get to do every single thing on our wellness to-do list. I feel like if we give ourselves some grace and consider us to have won the day, if we just make sure that we've done one thing minimum, right? That way we have no 0 days. And if we do that, it's a win. And then that can sometimes help us to avoid giving up, which is the real problem. So guys, I hope that you found this helpful. I'd love to hear what's going well for you in the comments below. If you've watched this long, I really appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.